Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great brand new work and play toy hauler value from Parkway RV Center. And unfortunately, this is my last remaining better built, older style, or older style, higher quality built work and play I've got left in stock. Unless I happen to buy one from another dealer or something, I can't order them anymore. And this is the last of the last, folks. And it's one of the better ones too. This is the 30 WCR, one of their biggest ones, one of the best equipped ones, and one of their most popular models. 34 feet long. This is the FRP, which is their top of the line series. Of course, nothing's built like a work and play, but unfortunately, as many of you know who watch my videos and been watching the internet, work and play is opening up a new plant. They're building these totally different than they used to. This particular one right here was built a lot better than the new ones will be, at least I think it is. It's got a one-piece metal roof. The new ones are going to TPO roofs, just like everybody else has. This one's got the metal frame with the steel ceiling and floor trusses every 16 inches. The new ones are going to have steel trusses every 32 to 36 inches, just like everybody else's. So basically, work and play will still be around, but they're no longer going to be a heavy-duty toy hauler. This is truly the last of the heavy-duty toy haulers right here. And now, I know, folks, these aren't lightweight campers, but, the heavier it is, the better it's built. This is something that you can buy and use it for way after it's paid off. A lot of these other cheaper throwaway brands, they're just slapped together with glue and a lick and a promise, and before you get those things half paid off, they're starting to fall to pieces. Work and play, you don't have to worry about that. I'll show you a couple of features about work and play that until recently they did that nobody else did. Of course, the new ones no longer built like this. The FRP, folks, stands for fiberglass reinforced plywood. And what it is this whole camper is not built like a traditional metal frame with the styrofoam and fiberglass and all that. This whole camper is a 16-layer wall of fiberglass and plywood. And Work and Play's got a patent on it. Nobody else can build it like that. That's why Work and Play Toy Haulers has been the #1 selling travel trailer toy hauler in America for 8 years. Here's a cutout. Look how thick that is. That whole camper is that thick, folks. That's 16 layers of fiberglass and plywood. So A, you don't get delamination, and B, it's better insulated, better built, heavy duty. Now it's a lot heavier than the standard construction of a toy hauler, and that's one of the reasons why Work and Play told me they're changing their complete manufacturing process for two reasons. One, because everybody was complaining because these are too heavy and you've got to have a healthy truck to tow it, and two, this new construction process, even though it makes them lesser quality, they can build more in a day than they could building them like this in a week. So that's why. But folks, I prefer this style right here. It's what made Work and Play unique. Another thing you're going to notice, you're going to see all this, of course, stainless steel accents. And you're going to notice these bolts that are holding everything together. This is another thing Work and Play does, nobody else does. For those of you in the trucking industry, you already know what these bolts are, because the same thing that's on most semi-trailers. They're called million-mile bolts. And here's an example of one. A lot healthier than your average screw or bolt that other brands use. They call these million-mile bolts because same thing they put on a lot of semi-trailers, because they're designed to last up to 1 million miles. So you get a better built toy hauler, folks. And I'm going to show you some other features too. This back door is a 5,000-pound rolling weight capacity. Nobody else does that. This particular unit has several options. It's got a 30-gallon fuel station. It has a generator prep package for an O&M generator. It's got a power awning with the LED lights, which I have on. It's got the outside speakers, got a 3,500-pound power tongue jack. Got the Dexter never adjust heavy-duty axles, and the Easy Flex suspension system. Another thing Work and Play does, they use steel wheel wells. And that's huge when your camper, when your Work and Play gets several years old, and let's just say you have a blowout, or you run over something in the road and have a blowout. Other brands use aluminum or plastic in their wheel wells. So what happens if that tire blows out at the wrong angle? It's going to blow up into your cab and can cause potentially thousands of dollars worth of damage. Because Work and Play uses steel, that's going to better protect it in case you ever do have a blowout. And other brands don't do that. I don't know why. It's such a simple thing. I know it adds weight to it. Maybe that's it. Other brands care more about keeping costs down and keeping weight down than they do building a quality unit. It does have the generator prep package. So you can, so if for those of you who have to have a generator, I know most toy hauler shoppers don't need one, but if you are one of the ones that do need it, and you want to spend a few extra $1,000, the advantage of having a prep package is you don't have to take your brand new $36,000 Work and Play and start drilling holes and running wires and running fuel lines and welding on it and all that stuff. Everything's set up where you can just install it really easy. All the wiring's there, the fuel line's there, the fuel station's there. You can run a gasoline generator instead of a propane. So definitely we can help you out with that too if you need a price on this RV with a generator installed. Folks, as we step around, I mean, this is just a beast of a toy hauler. 34 feet long, weighs 9,204 pounds dry weight, so make sure your vehicle can tow that. Has a cargo carrying capacity of 4,266 pounds. So folks, I mean, honestly, there's no way you're going to put that much weight in this camper, but it can handle it if you want to. And what's really neat, going back to what I said about the ceiling and floor trusses every 16 inches, that makes a lot more rigid frame, a lot more heavy duty. It can handle a lot more weight. It's got a 110-gallon fresh water tank, which most other brands can't do that because it would cut down too much on the cargo carrying capacity. But because this one has such a heavy duty chassis, it can handle it and still give you more cargo carrying capacity than you'll ever need. But folks, this is nothing else is like a Work and Play. This is one of those, when they see it behind your truck, they know right away it's a Work and Play at first glance. They don't have to read the name on it. Of course, generator prep, got a new interstate deep cycle battery in it. It does have 2 propane tanks in this all enclosed belly, so nothing's exposed. Got the LED lights on the front, LED tail lights, marker lights, all that too, of course. Power awning. Nitrogen filled tires. Those Dexter heavy duty axles. I mean, folks, this thing's, you can't get much more heavy duty than this, especially for this price. I can promise you that. Nobody else builds one like a Work and Play. Well, Work and Play used to. I haven't got one of the new ones yet, folks. I'm still in the air about that, but let me show you a good looking toy hauler. And this is a very versatile floor plan because you can use it to haul your toys, you can use it as a regular camper, and you can use it basically as a bunkhouse family camper. It's got some neat options in here. The first thing you're going to notice when you walk in any Work and Play is, unlike most other brands that have a 6.5 foot ceiling height, this has 7.5. Perfect for side-by-sides, golf carts, UTVs, things like that. Now the 30 WCR, this particular one, has got the optional Furion 32-inch TV. It's got the optional electric queen bed and 2 sofas and removable table. Those 2 sofas fold together, make a second queen bed, so you've got 4 right here. You can sleep 2 more on this sleeper sofa and 2 in the front, so you've got an 8 sleeping capacity. I'm going to point out one thing, folks. This unit was ordered with 2 Euro-style chairs. The factory left those out, but we paid for them, so they are sending them to us. It is included with the sale at this price. It's roughly a week to 2 weeks from now before we have them here, so Keep that in mind. I do have 2 Euro style chairs coming for it from Work and Play, just like supposed to have been in it the first time. But anyway, I just want to point that out. That is included with it. Now that 32-inch TV, now I don't know how much faith I have in this, folks, because I put regular TVs in RVs for years and never really had an issue with it. But the Furion style TVs, you know, these are about $862 to add that to a Work and Play. And I know that sounds crazy amount of money for a 32-inch TV, but the Furions are designed by Lippert Components for RVs. They're designed to handle the extreme temperature of an RV in storage in the winter and the summertime, because these things are like ovens in the summertime, folks. And they also designed to resist damage due to vibrations and jarring from hauling it up and down the road. So that's supposed to be the advantage. Now, do I have personally have a lot of faith in that? I don't know, but you know, it's there. It was already ordered with it, so there you go. It's got 2,500 pound D-rings in here, and which is heavier than the 1,500 pound D-rings found in most other toy haulers. It does have the dovetail, so it slants down for easier loading and unloading. And for those of you with side-by-sides and golf carts, you can take all of this out. You just pull a few bolts and pins, and all this comes out if you need that extra height clearance. It's got a fold-down screen in the back. Of course, that's a power bed, power sofas. You just push a button, it goes up and down. Got an 8 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator freezer. Got a Furion stereo, which is just like the TVs, is designed to handle the extreme temperatures of inside a camper, and designed to handle the vibrations as well. And it is Bluetooth and USB, so you can charge your cell phone off of it. Here's your switch for your own end generator if you choose to add one. Got a 6-gallon quick recovery LP gas or electric water heater. They got a 15,000 Dometic BTU ducted roof air, which is as well insulated as these are with that FRP. It's going to do an excellent job keeping it comfortable in here. Going back to what I was saying about the steel trusses every 16 inches, that's something nobody else does. It allows Work and Play to put a 25-year factory warranty on the floor. And of course, I know Work and Play's changing their manufacturing process, but they're not going out of business, and certainly not the Forest River. Folks, Forest River is the largest RV manufacturer that's ever existed in the RV industry, folks. You're probably more familiar with their CEO of their parent company, which is Berkshire Hathaway, their CEO, the 3rd richest man in the world, Mr. Warren Buffett. So obviously, they're not going anywhere. So, you know, you don't have to worry about Forest River going out of business where you can't get warranty or parts or anything like that. If you look on the roofs, this 7.5 foot tall roof, you've got screws right here. That's screwing the panel into the trusses. Another screw at another 16 inches. 16 inches underneath this batten strip, some more screws. Screw, truss, ceiling truss all the way down front to back. Other brands, other toy haulers have them every 32 to 36 inches. These have them every 16 inches. So, so pop quiz, which one's going to hold up better, 16 inches or 32 to 36? Exactly. Well, that's why we carry Work and Play, folks, because nobody else builds a toy hauler like them. As we step through, folks, we're going to go toward the front. We've got a big bathroom, or a big side bathroom, and a big bedroom in the front. Now you can get to the bathroom from inside the bedroom or the hallway. Got a porcelain RV toilet, vanity area, sink. Thanks to this extra tall 7.5 foot tall interior ceiling heights, you don't need one of those skylights in here. You know those skylights work great when you're a tall guy like me. You got a place to stick your head up so you don't have to stoop over in the shower. But bad thing is those skylights get really hot. They start, when they get several years old, that plastic breaks down, starts leaking, starts cracking, and just not a good idea. So if you can avoid them, it's just another place you got to worry about your roof leaking. But you don't have to worry about that here, folks. There's no skylight. Another thing Work and Play did that nobody else did is the way they reinforced their shower pans. Other RV manufacturers, to save time and save money, instead, this has always been a big deal. What they do is when they install the shower pans, they put an expanding marine grade spray foam in there, and it hardens up after a few hours. And it works great when it's new, but as you use it over the years and heat gets to it, moisture gets to it, that foam starts breaking down until one day you step through your shower pan. And that's why any RV parts catalog you have has a huge selection of shower pans, because that's a common problem with used RVs to happen. Work and Play knew this, and they designed this to be the only one with a metal frame underneath the shower pan. And here's your little test, folks. Go to any lot that sells any other brand but Work and Plays. Look in their shower pans. It can be a Toyhauler, motorhome, or anything. And do the stomp test. In other words, jump up and down in the shower, stomp it with your feet as hard as you can. You're going to feel give on anything else, but you do what I just did in the Work and Play, that does not give. That's because of that metal frame. We're going to step into the bedroom from the bathroom. Of course, you've got a sliding solid door for privacy. Got a queen island bed in the front. All these extra cabinets, big storage tray behind the bed. Speakers back here. I mean, really, folks, got you can mount a TV in here if you want to. You know, this is a Toyhauler, folks, but it's got a lot of living space in it. And I've got pictures of the back garage bay with the bed and the sofas and the table removed, so you can see how much cargo space you have. But you've got 16.5 foot from the back of the rear door to the door of the refrigerator. 16.5 foot. And from this counter to the back, with everything folded up flat against the wall, you've got almost 8 foot wide interior. All Work and Plays are wide bodies. They're 8.5 foot wide overall length, where most other brands are 8 foot. So it actually gives you a true 8 foot wide interior. You can do a lot more with that. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it makes a big difference if you got to haul a lot of toys, folks. That extra width just means extra square footage and more storage space. Folks, this is a nice unit. This is one of their top of the line models. It's well equipped, not a stripped out model. And I'll go over the options with you one more time if you want to write these down or record it. You've got the flip couch and Euro chairs. That was an $1,800 option. Those Euro chairs will be here when you buy it. Queen electric bed with sofas. That is $2,892 option. Flat screen TV, $862. 30-gallon fuel station, $1,232. Generator prep package, $435. And just a bunch of the fees and stuff where they delivered it and all that. Folks, MSRP as equipped, and I don't know how well you can see that, $45,533.05. Got $9,200 worth of options. Now, folks, I sell new RVs like we've sold used RVs for over 50 years, and that's lower than anybody else. I'm not asking MSRP or MAP pricing, which is $45,500. I'm going to cut the price over $10,000 and offer it for $35,338. I'm not getting rich on that, folks. In fact, I'm not even making $2,000 on that price. But I don't sell Work and Plays to make money. I offer these Work and Plays for sale because I'm primarily a used dealer, and selling these banks, the big banks, will not finance my customers' loans for RVs unless I carry a new line. It's some kind of crazy rule they got. So the only reason I carry Work and Plays, because this way I can offer financing to the 600 customers a year that buy used RVs from us. And yes, folks, we sell 600 units a year. And I can offer them better financing reasons. So I don't carry new Work and Plays for the profit. I carry it because I can offer financing to my customers on used RVs, and new ones too, of course, that I couldn't get without it. So that's why I priced my Work and Plays so low. You know, I don't get rich in it. I don't get rich selling these, but you know, I offer these because also I'm able to get a used trade in too. So that's the benefit of that, and you get the benefit of being able to buy it for less, folks. So you're basically buying it for just barely over dealer cost at the price I'm offering it for. That's a haggle-free firm price. It comes with a 1-year Forest River warranty. You can extend that warranty to 2 years for just a few $100s. It's so cheap, you're crazy if you don't do it. Ask your salesperson about that. $35, $338 out the door. Unlike other RV dealers, there's no extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, no tag and title fees, no get ready fees, no setup fees. That's the price, folks. $35, $338. I mean, there's no other surprises besides applicable sales tax, and of course, you always ask your salesperson about that as well. Folks, Parkway RV Center's family owned and operated since 1968. I mean, we have a huge selection of used RVs, used toy haulers, and got a few of these older, better built, constructed working plays left. I think I've got 4 or 5 left, but once they're gone, you can't order another one. There is no more 30 WCRs, folks. Once this one's gone, and there's just a handful of more for sale on the internet, they're gone. And be honest with you, folks, what I'm asking for this is lower price than what I saw some used 2017 30 WCRs online for. I saw some of them for 36 to 38 grand used 17s, and this is a brand new 18 with a factory warranty for less. So obviously I'm not making a lot of money on this, but you know, that's why I sell to buyers from all over the country. I mean, I've sold, just this week, I've sold one to a used RV to a guy in California, and I sold my first one to Japan. I actually had a buyer come down here from Japan and bought a Class A diesel motorhome, so a used one. So definitely, folks, you never live, what I'm getting at, you never live too far away from us for us to save you money. Of course, it's got a microwave convection oven too, and stovetop as well. But anyway, folks, if you're interested in this work and play, don't wait around. Like I said, you look online, I only saw about 6 or 7 of these offered for sale nationwide because that's all that's left. Once they're gone, you can't get them anymore, folks. Not built like this. 706-965-7929 is our phone number. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. If you have any questions, give us a call. Folks, you know, we do things entirely different here than what you're used to. If you've been to these high pressure corporate dealerships, we're very laid back, very low key. I did away with everything everybody hates about buying a vehicle. We did away with years ago. We did away with haggling. All of our prices are haggle free firm. Doesn't matter if you're paying cash, trade, finance, it's all cash to us. We did away with commissioned salespeople because everybody hates dealing with a high pressure salesperson. And you think about it, folks, a commissioned salesperson gets 25% of the gross profit. So the dealership rewards their salespeople for ripping a customer off. So in other words, the more money they make the dealership, the bigger their check is. I don't like that, and I'm sure you don't either. So we did away with that. All of our salespeople are salary-based only. They get paid the same. Doesn't matter if you buy one from us, if you buy a motorhome, a travel trailer, a toy hauler, anything, they get paid the same, folks. It doesn't matter to them whether you buy one or not because it doesn't affect their pay. That's the way buying should be. They're here for your benefit. We did away with haggling. We did away with fees. Other dealers charge you sometimes thousands of dollars in fees after you make a deal and they don't tell you about till you sign on the dotted line. You don't have to worry about that here, folks. The advertised price is the price you pay, plus any applicable sales tax. Most out-of-state buyers, if you're not financing it, will not have to pay tax until you register it in your county's tag office. We do give you a 30-day drive-out tag that's nationwide and more. So that's, if you got questions about that, give our salespeople a call. They'll tell you how that works. Depends on every customer's individual state and how you're paying for it, of course. But folks, that's it. I mean, we did away with all that stuff, and it's worked great. I mean, we've doubled, almost tripled our sales since we changed everything and started doing strictly online advertising. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post videos just about every day. I've got some used toy haulers I'll probably be doing pretty soon that came in on trade on the remaining working plays that I have left. You're not going to be disappointed, folks. If you're looking for one of these working plays, if you don't buy one now, you're never, and you want one built like this one, you're never going to be able to buy one. So, I mean, hopefully one day they'll go back to making them like this. I look for them too, but like I said, that's just speculation. Thank you again for watching my video. If you have any questions at all, give us a call. Drop us an email. Nationwide delivery is available. Financing is available with approved credit. Check out my website, parkwayrvcenter.com. Go to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you start looking on the most popular for sale websites on the internet for RVs, you're going to see this one on most of them. Keep in mind, so will everybody else. Working place, folks, I don't sell them local. I sell them nationwide. With our pricing and how few of these there are left, people are coming from all over the United States and traveling to buy these because they know just what I told you. If you don't buy one now, you're not going to be able to buy one. And you'll have to buy one that's built like everything else is, and in several years it's going to be breaking down and giving you problems, where this one right here will be still be in use when these other ones are, when these newer ones are going to be in the junkyard. So keep that in mind. One-piece metal roof, not fiberglass, not TPO, not rubber roof, but metal. No longer being built like that, folks. This one is. And all those other features I told you about. So anyway, give us a call, 706-965-7929. That number is answered 24/7. If it's after business hours, I've got a answering service that picks it up and gets your information, and we'll contact you the next business day. They can answer basic questions too. I've got after hours sale number. He cuts his phone off about 9:30 Eastern time, 423-605-6747, and he has his phone on Sunday too, since we're closed on Sunday. Open Monday through Saturday. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Our website again is parkwayrvcenter.com. I have a live operator chat that's answered 24/7. Again, just like the answering service, they can answer basic questions. If they can't answer your questions, they'll definitely get your information, and one of my salespeople will contact you the next business day if it's after hours. Anyway, folks, any questions, comments, email us, call us, come visit us in person, check out our inventory. I got 140 plus used RVs, more arriving every day. Thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.